Hey, yo, what's up, Bills Mafia? It is game day, Sunday night football. Bills are in prime time again, and this time they're taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are 11 and 1. A couple of quick notes. The first thing is that Miami lost today, and uh, not only did Miami lose today, but New England lost on Thursday, which means that if Vegas loses, and oh gosh, I can't remember who else it was, but if there are two other teams that need to lose, and including Vegas, along with a Bills win. I believe it's Indianapolis, by the way. Along with a Bills win, will give the Bills a playoff spot for the third time in 4 years. And after a 17-year drought, no, we haven't forgotten. That's a good place to live. Even if they lose tonight, there is they're still going to be in first place in the AFC East. The bad news is that the Titans won today, and even living in Nashville, I say that's bad news because Bills first, right? So the Titans won today, and they beat Jacksonville handily. So they're still in first place in their division, which means that if the Bills lose tonight, they drop from the third seed to the fourth seed. That's not good news. But regardless of what happens, if the Bills win the division, they get a first round bye, not a first round bye, they get a first round playoff home game, which could be big. And depending on who makes the playoffs, a pretty good seed. I think the Bills' chances of winning a playoff game this year are excellent. And if you go back to my season preview, you'll know why I think so. Anyway, going back to today's game against the Steelers, the Bills are in a good place right now. Their offense is clicking. Even without John Brown against the number 6 pass defense in San Francisco, Josh Allen had a spectacular day. And so I'm not really worried about Pittsburgh. I'm a little bit worried about Pittsburgh's defense. Pittsburgh is one of those teams that they may not look spectacular. They don't have the flashy stats or whatever, but gosh, they are physical. They are tough. And no matter what happens, you're going to be in for a game. The Bills only won 17-10 last year, and they were down to their third quarterback. So, Ben Roethlisberger is playing. He's getting the ball out quickly. He's one of the least sacked quarterbacks in the league this year. The Bills are going to. The Bills are going to have to play with a lot of guys in the box. To me, stop the run. They're going to try to run it because they haven't been running well lately. Mike Tomlin has been preaching toughness. They've been practicing in pads, and nobody does that at this time of the year. So they're going to be ready. They're going to be ready to do their thing. They're going to want to run the ball with James Conner, and they're going to want to just pound it down the Bills' throat. So it's going to be your job to stop it. That means putting guys in the box. That means gap control. That means doing whatever you have to do to stop the run. And yes, they've got good wide receivers, but here's the deal. We've got good corners and we've got good safeties. And so I'm not really worried about their pass game, except for that they do that quick pass game where Roethlisberger gets the ball out of his hands. So you got to watch out for those slants. And you got to watch out for comeback routes. And offensively, just do what you do. Don't run the ball if you can, but throw the ball. Throw the ball effectively. Get it out quick. Bud Dupree, who's one of their premier pass rushers, is going to be out, but they still have Watt in their linebacking core. So they're still formidable. So I would say, get the ball out quickly, throw it deep when you can, get Josh on the move. Don't make him have to sit back there, and be flexible. If something's not working, go to something else. You're multiple. You can do this. If the Bills win tonight, they'll be really in a really good place, because after this, you've only got Denver, New England, and Miami. Miami's looking tough. They took the Chiefs. They took the Chiefs to the limit today. They only lost 33-24. So they intercepted Patrick Mahomes 3 times. So it's conceivable that the Bills could lose to Miami, but we'll get to that when that comes. As for today's game, it's my prediction. It's my prediction that the Bills are going to win. And I say that I only hesitate because Pittsburgh's tough. We've been playing so well lately. You're bound to have a bump in the road sooner or later. But I don't think that's going to be tonight. It's going to be close. It's going to be tight. I think the Bills will win 27-24 on a Tyler Bass field goal. So Tyler's going to be kicking some bass tonight. Oh, but anyway, I think the Bills will win tonight. Shout out to my oldest daughter and my nephew, who are Steelers fans, my nephew is living in Buffalo, but my oldest daughter is on the road. She's a truck driver, but I'm sure she'll be watching the game tonight. I don't know if she's going to see this. I will call her attention to it. Yes, I am talking trash, baby girl. But but Buffalo will win tonight, 27-24. Book it. Win number 10. Here we come. If you like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're on YouTube. Follow me on Facebook at Nashville Billsmafia, on Instagram at Nashville Billsmafia, and on Twitter at Nashville Bills 1. And as always, let's go Buffalo!